on their way to the ring. These guys, last time we saw them was in May 10th, 2025 in the main event against the Exotic Gaze. Almost a whole year ago. And look at these.
Almost, but not really. Is this Truth or Consequences?
Consequences and Repercussions.
I knew it was something.
You were
like
close.
Sorry.
That's a town you're thinking of.
Yeah, well.
Consequences and Repercussions made quite a statement, even though they did lose to Exotic Gaze.
I don't know.
They almost sent Exotic Gaze.
I wouldn't mess with those guys. They look like some serious customers.
That is Repercussions in the riot gear, Consequences in the red and black gear.
And one of them is a hothead, and the other one kind of,
Well, yes, one is a berserker rage. The other one, he likes to tap out and tap into his anger. The other one, cool as a cucumber. Two very dangerous men right now getting ready for this matchup.
Man, I hope whatever tag team is ahead of them is ready to go. The Consequences Repercussions is making the return here to 814. I'm excited.
You're always excited, Doc.
Not always. No. At my age, you need pills for that. But still.
At your age.
At my age, yes.
Jeez.
Fans, we do not condone that. Please, fans, stay away from the ring. I understand you're paying your ticket to say, but you're supposed to stay away from the ring. But anyway, their opponents on their way out to the ringside. Here they come. We just saw these guys debut last month in Altoona. A very fiery young team, full of energy. They are Proof of Vision.
That's right, the Vision, and of course JD LeDuc. They're ready to go.
Again, very youthful. They are high flyers, along with their chaperone Titus Jackson with them, keeping an eye on them, keeping them out of trouble. I think we're going to need a chaperone for you, Todd.
Chaperone?
Yeah, chaperone.
Chaperone for these young kids.
They do look like young kids.
They are very young. I don't even think they're over 21 yet, to be honest with you. But they are electrifying as a tag team in the ring. High flying.
I'm 3 times as old as these guys.
Yes, you are. You're old enough to be their grandpa, literally.
yeah, literally. You're right. You are correct.
But these guys impressed 814 management enough that they brought him back for this show. They've been a tag team for 2 years. These are just two kids. They love it. They're living their dream. This is just a lot of fun to them. They're just
God bless them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said about them. Just
God bless them.
Very energetic, very high energy. But look at across the ring at these two monsters. They look a little bit worried, in which they should.
Well, they should. I'm a little bit worried for them.
They should be.
I wouldn't be worried. I think this is a highly tied up matchup right here. I think it's.
I don't know if these youngsters can do some high flying stuff, they may be able to put these guys away.
And in the ring now is this the Vision right here, right?
Right.
All right, and the Vision's taking on
Vision JK taking on. That is. I want to make sure I got my names right with these guys because I don't want them coming after me. That is Repercussions in the ring. Pushing back to the corner. Repercussions backs up Proof to the corner.
Oh man!
Rolls him out of the ring. Out of the corner. Excuse me.
Yeah, the Vision, man. Truth just got thrown.
That's all right.
Calling elbow top signal, middle of the ring. Nice go behind.
Oh yeah.
By Division JK. Division. The Vision JK. Excuse me. Pronouncing. Got to make sure I pronounce that right. Repercussions with a nice go behind. Some good chain wrestling right now between these two. A little bit of stalemate in the middle of the ring, trying to feel each other out. He's trying to break the hands. He might have it there.
Yeah, but you can definitely tell that
side headlock.
The strength is definiting, with Repercussions.
Whoa!
Right? Repercussion. Whoa!
What a roll through! What a roll through! Now going to town. Threw him off as a baby ref.
How did he do that?
Todd, you never could do that in your heyday.
No, I couldn't.
That actually, no, I think he caught Repercussions off guard with all this offense.
I'm telling you, he caught me off guard.
What in the world? I mean,
never do that.
What a knee to the face!
That raising knee in the corner. Todd, you might be stealing some of these guys' moves now. You can't move like that anymore.
Not in this lifetime.
They talk about Repercussions, but there it is, right there, sticking by his tossing him like a bag of potatoes.
Right on cue, Doc, with the repercussions of that.
Well, we knew it couldn't last,
Wait a minute.
but God bless him for trying.
Look at that. He's gonna break his back and make him humble. He's got that camel clutch locked in.
All he has to do is reach over for those ropes, but he had those arms locked around like the Iron Sheik used to do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how he kept you away from the rope.
Had him right across the top of the length of the chasm.
But these kids are young. They don't have ring awareness like a veteran would.
You're right.
Uh-oh.
They're exactly right. They still, again, they're 2 years as a tag team, so they still got a lot of growing to do.
Oh!
God, jackhammer, center of the ring. That was beautiful. Right in the middle of the ring. Couldn't get to the ropes, but he had to kick out.
And if you think about it, you still have 2 fresh guys on the apron. These 2 have been going at it.
They sure have, Doc.
All right, division and quarter by repercussions. Now going low, the shoulder blocks in the midsection.
That riot gear, it has to be an advantage. I mean, especially thrusting himself into the ribs.
I would think
Thrusting, yeah.
I would think it would be a hindrance instead, just because you're going to overheat in that stuff. I mean, Todd, you've worn full outfits like that before in the ring.
Not like that, but yeah, he may be used to it though if he wrestles with it all the time.
What a double hip toss out of the corner. Now here is Consequences. Drops the knee across the back. Very nicely done between the shoulder blades. Rolls over Division into the cover. Kick out.
And Division getting out of that in the nick of time right there.
That was a nice kick out.
But you know, as a veteran, Todd, sometimes you want that second breath, so you wait for that 2 count to kick out. That's the youth right there. That's the inexperience. Jawbreaker, and makes the tag. In comes LeDuc. JD LeDuc, the
Wrong corner. He's in the wrong corner.
Oh my God.
That was a size 12 right to the face.
And Consequences right now.
All right, maybe 13 or 14.
LeDuc is suffering the consequences right now, Talk. Into the rope.
He is.
Has him up.
Oh, God, beautiful backbreaker.
Did you see even
technical.
Consequences got air on that one? My goodness.
I'm telling you.
This Consequences, this is the man. He is crazy, a berserker rage kind of a wrestler. Very tough in the ring. And he plays into that a lot. And look at these shots, these cross fists.
Oh!
Has the camel clutch, not locked in strong.
And that's a big man pulling on your neck.
And if you notice, all his weight is on the lower back of the LeDuc. LeDuc can't go nowhere. He's trapped.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he wants to go somewhere.
And look at the transition into a crossface. Very impressive for this big man. Look at him pulling back on it. My God, he's gonna snap this kid in half. JD LeDuc, and all he can do is look over at Division. Not much Division can do right now. Watching his partner in trouble.
My goodness.
Turning towards his corner and lets him go. Oh my God, just drug him back from the corner. Was
One-handed.
Oh my God, that big elbow to the middle of the back. These are just 2 nasty individuals.
And I mean, you can see Consequences and Repercussions. These guys have been together now for probably, I'd say, 7 to 8 years. Oh God! Oh my God!
You can tell the fluidness of their tags and their working together.
That in that Manhattan drop, you're right, Todd. You can just see how fluid they are in their tags compared to Proof of Vision. But
they've got.
JD LeDuc got dropped right on his Jonas Brothers. I mean, he got hurt, and oh my God, he's reaching. Does he have him? It could be a tag right here.
I was gonna say he looked like he fell on his Patrick, but anyway. It's got right now in the middle of the ring. Look at that bear hug by this big man.
I mean, Proof of Vision had quite the outing last time, like when they were here. You know, taking on, if I remember correctly, the Freak Show, just coming short of beating them.
You're right. Well, both these guys fell short of winning their matches last time, and they're both getting an opportunity right now. Just knocked off Division off the apron.
That was a veteran move right there.
Very smart wrestling.
He knocks the fresh guy off the apron and is going to continue to punish the guy in the ring.
God, that short arm clothesline. Holds on to the short arm clothesline after knocking him down.
Has him again. Oh my goodness. He is not letting go of that right hand of JD LeDuc. I'll learn to talk one day.
I feel bad for this poor kid.
Now LeDuc trying to come back here.
What is he? Oh my.
Oh no.
That wasn't what he wanted.
Not at all. And now he's just staring his partner in the face, staring at Division in the corner while he beats up his tag team partner.
Oh my goodness, and oh my goodness.
And, oh my God.
Oh.
Your spine is not meant to bend like that. Jeez. His ankles are practically touching the back of his head. My word. just look at how slow the methodical pacing of this man of repercussions.
You know what Consequences Repercussions reminds me of? It reminds me of an old tag team called Doom.
I was just going to say that.
They remind me so much of Doom, just a powerhouse. But here comes LeDuc now. I am cursed today. This is the second time the tables have turned when I mentioned something. Oh, wait. Whoa!
What a crossbody about turned him around, but now he's got to go through.
You got to go.
Tags him!
Here we go. And Division almost a little hesitant there to get in the ring. I don't blame him with these two big guys.
I mean, he was getting tossed earlier, but now he is just dishing out a lot of aggression and punishment. Front face sling blade, you don't see that often.
Not at all. Reverse sling blade, nicely done by Division. What a matchup we are having tonight here with these two. Now in the corner, he's talking a little trash. I wouldn't advise that. You've got the big man in the corner.
Exactly.
All right, and I mean, as you can see, wait, nope.
Throws him out right in front of Titus Jackson. Titus Jackson shows he's not doing anything. He's backing off.
Titus Jackson does
Oh my God, and he just pulled LeDuc off the apron. Face first onto the apron. And he's already pounding on LeDuc.
And wait a minute now. Double team action out here. Oh boy.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Watch Division. Watch Division.
Oh my God!
Jesus. My God. Unbelievable.
I got to give him credit for that. I don't know if that was a smart move or not.
They're actually ringing the bell over on the pizza place over here.
Wow.
Division has just shook the whole food court
The
here
whole
in the
house,
area.
like Fox said, the pizza place is ringing the bell.
My God, what a maneuver by
Holy cow.
JK through the vision of the kick out.
Only two.
Okay, because I thought that he went like this, but maybe I'm seeing things.
Two counter right now. Division right now, JK. Oh,
Nice snap suplex.
very low snap.
Hey, he
do it
keeps
again.
locked. He keeps it locked.
He's going to do it again.
I like the way how he keeps it low, keeps it below his to where it's gravity below his waist. Very good snap on that.
Mike, he has that locked, and I mean, oh wait a minute, oh boy, there's a
my.
repercussion about to happen.
And the power.
Oh no!
And here
Went
comes
to the well one too many times, guys.
You're right. Here comes Consequences. Consequences up to the top rope. A backbreaker again. Screws him back up.
It's over.
Oh!
Almost out of the page book.
He's knocked out cold.
A Hall of Fame inductee demolition right there. Variation of their decapitation.
Oh my goodness!
And just like that, these powerhouses, these monsters of men, take control of this matchup away from Proof of Vision.
And now Consequences.
LeDuc off the apron again.
And see, that's the advantage of being the veterans. The youngsters aren't thinking about that.
They are not.
And that's not their fault.
It's just
They'll get there.
It's a lack of experience.
Right, they'll get there.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Did you see that spinning right hand?
What the? Oh my gosh! What do you call that torturous move right there?
My God.
Train wreck.
Yeah, you know what you call it? You call it a victory for Consequences and Repercussions. My God, what an impressive
What a
move.
match.
Hey, give it up for Proof of Vision. These guys came to play.
Well, I'll tell you what, you got to give those guys credit. They came to fight and they did fight.
Consequences and Repercussions feel that they were cheated the last time they were here out of those 814 tag team titles, and right now they have just made Proof of Vision pretty much an example of what they want to do in the tag team division here.
Yeah, but taking nothing against Proof of Vision.
No, nothing
they put
away
up
at all.
A heck of a fight.
Yeah, they did.
They came to fight that dive outside the ring. They just closed the eyes on the Proof of Vision, and now all eyes are on these two.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you've gotten this far in the video, consider checking out our other videos, like this one right here. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And check us out on all our social media platforms to stay up to date with 814 Wrestling.